Great. Alrighty, we will do question one. Question number one is going to be a general question. Question number one. Question. Who said all authority in... Kayla, please finish.
In heaven and on earth has been given to me, Jesus.
That is correct, Kayla. We will do question two. Question two will be a verse question. Question number two. Question. Finish these verses. Elizabeth.
Blessed are those who hunger in righteousness, for they will be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy.
Sorry, Elizabeth. That's going to be a bonus over to Maddox. Maddox, finish these verses. Blessed are the poor in...
Okay. I might know this actually. Blessed are the poor in spirit. For theirs is the kingdom of God.
Sorry, Maddox.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know from a general standpoint, but for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. All right, we will do question three. Question three will be an according to question. Question number three. Question. According to Matthew, chapter 9, verse 24, what did he say? Kayla?
What did he say? Oh my gosh. He said...
I'm sorry, Kayla, that is time. That'll be a bonus question over to Seth. Seth, according to Matthew, chapter 9, verse 24, what did he say?
Nine verse 24. What did he say? Probably something very truly I tell
That
you.
is time. Answer I'm looking for is go away. The girl is not dead, but asleep.
So not something with very truly I tell you.
They also used to say very truly I tell you way more than we do now. We are going to do question number four. Question four will be a general question. Question number four. Question. Than for whom will it be more than times?
Will it be more bearable on the day of judgment for Chorazin and Bethsaida than for whom will it be more bearable on the day of judgment for that's going to be pretty challenging. Then for Tyre and Sidon. Tyre and Sidon and Chorazin and Bethsaida will be more bearable on the day of judgment.
I'm sorry, Than. That's going to be a bonus question. It's going over to Joshua. Joshua, than for whom will it be more bearable for Sodom and Gomorrah on the day of judgment?
Then for that town.
That is correct.
Good job, Joshua.
We are going to do question five. Question five will be an according to question. Question number five. Question number five. Question. According to Matthew, chapter 3, verse 17, what was... That is Elizabeth Baber.
Matthew, what was the voice? What was from heaven? The voice that spoke to Jesus.
Please sit. You're good.
Can I have the
Good job,
question?
Luke.
Absolutely. According to Matthew chapter 3, verse 17, what was from heaven? Answer, a voice.
Okay.
We will do a score check after 5.
I have Mad with 20 and Virginia with 30.
Coaches agree?
Agree.
Agree.
Okay. We are going to do question 6. Question 6 will be a general question. Question number 6. Question. When did Jesus ask Joshua, please finish.
When did Jesus ask the Pharisees? Haven't you read what David did when he and his companions were hungry? After that,
That is time, Joshua. That'll be a bonus for Than. Than, when did Jesus ask the Pharisees, what do you think about the Messiah? Whose son is he?
When they came to him to ask him a question.
I'm sorry. The answer I'm looking for is while the Pharisees were gathered together. We are going to do 7. 7 will be a general question. Question number 7. Question. What will Jesus ask if the chief priests... Seth, please finish.
If the chief priests and Pharisees say, from heaven, he will ask, then why didn't you believe him?
I'm sorry, Seth. That is going to be a bonus question. It is going to Kayla. Kayla, what will Jesus ask if the chief priests and the elders of the people say from heaven?
Um, then why didn't you believe? In him?
You're good. We are going to do question 8. Question number 8 is going to be a reference question. Question number 8. Question. Finish this verse and give the reference. Bethany?
Just as the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve and to give his life as a ransom for many. Matthew chapter 20, verse 28.
I am sorry. That's going to be a bonus question. No bonus question. Jesus said to him, away from me, Satan, for it is written, worship the Lord your God and serve him only. Matthew 4:10. All right. We are going to do question number 9. Question number 9 is going to be a context question. Question number 9. Question. Where will a man who owns 100 sheep? Joshua, please finish.
Leave them to go look for the one sheep that's lost. on the hillside. He'll leave the 99 on the hillside and go look for the one sheep that's lost.
Thank you, Joshua.
Thank you, Josh.
We will do question 10. Question 10 is going to be a general question. Question number 10. Question. Out of what did many that is Maddox Moser.
Out of what did many holy people like rise, like come out of like their tombs, like many holy individuals that were dead come out of their tombs. They came out their tombs where they were resting.
You're good, Maddox Moser.
Yeah!
We will do a score check after 10.
We have a tied score of 50-50.
Coaches agree?
Not know that.
Agree.
We are going to do question number 11. 11 is going to be a general question. Question number 11. Question. How did the disciples cry out? Kayla, please finish.
How did the disciples cry out? Like, is it like, I think this when he was like walking on water and it was like, is it a ghost or something? Like, is it you or something? Verified?
Please sit. Sorry, Kayla. That's going to be a bonus over to Seth. Seth, how did the disciples cry out when they saw Jesus walking on the lake?
In a loud voice?
I'm sorry. The answer I'm looking for is in fear.
I'd like to challenge.
All right, hit me.
All right, so when Kayla was looking for the question answer, like kind of thinking out loud, she asked the question, how did the disciples cry out when Jesus was walking on the water? And then she gave the quote, like, is it you? Is that a ghost? So she finished the question and then she said terrified, which is a synonym for them being afraid and in fear. And so I think her answer was close enough to being correct. And her question, although it wasn't the exact question on the paper, it surrounded what the question was asking, and she gave the answer that would cover that. So I think she should be called correct.
All right, rebuttal.
So I believe that you should stick with your original ruling because I believe that by just saying terrified, that is just a state of being. And I'm sure at that moment that they were terrified, but the phrase in fear after a cry out, I believe shows that they were crying out in fear. They're doing this action because of their fear. So I believe that there's it's a big enough difference that you should stick with your original ruling.
Okay. Sorry, I'm going to overrule your challenge. I do actually like terrified as a synonym for in fear. That is not my concern. Kayla never said Jesus. She said he a couple of times, but never said Jesus. If you'd like to check the YouTube live stream, it is now our audio recording of all of our quizzes. Went back and confirmed. Only said he. And although there is an implication there that it was Jesus, I would have really, really, really liked to have heard Jesus to give her points. But it was very close. So I appreciate the challenge. I appreciate the rebuttal. And we will move to the next question.
Can I have time out before we move to the next question?
Oh, we can totally have a timeout. Are you needing the floor, James?
Yes, please.
All right. Bucky, you need the floor?
Yeah.
All right. James is the caller of the timeout. We'll get the first minute. Bucky's team, mute your audio, watch the chat. Jessica will tell you when to switch.
Kicking.
Okay. Kayla, you there?
Yes.
Hey, that was a good jump. Good job. Why don't you wait for a couple before you come back in, but go ahead and be ready, okay? Unless it's an according to in your chapters. We still have a couple according to left. If it's according to, go ahead and try it. And make sure you're not too tentative on it. 2 times when we quiz this round, they've got to like 25 to 28, and they've taken jumps in those chapters. So I'm looking for you to take a good jump if you get one on those chapters. Dan, you're actually worth 30 points.
I am.
And so, you don't go crazy. You're also worth 30 points. So because there's nobody against you, Bethany, it makes sense for you to be very aggressive. There's a quote left. Also listen for any according to's on verses, any generals. Maddox, you have 1 and I believe. So you've only got we have 4 errors, but don't worry too much about it because you don't win if you don't jump, right? So yeah, and if you hear something that's smart, then yeah. So we're in a tied game. We're in better shape than last time. I believe it's tied. I think. Yeah. Or 50-50. I'll check it and make sure. But okay, so these are your instructions. So Kayla, wait for a couple, but listen for the according to's. And when we get to 16, I want you to jump regardless. Okay, on things good. Okay, let's go for it. 1, 2, 3. End of the world.
Why is your cheer end of the world?
Because of abomination.
Actually, because one of the other teams had a concern about the abomination of desolation, like being an inappropriate team name or something like this.
Can you guys hear me?
Anyway.
We are switching sides. James's team, if you'll mute your audio, please. And Bucky's team will have the floor.
Can you guys hear me? Okay. All right. So it's tied 50-50. They have 4 team errors and we have 3 team errors. They have 2 missed bonuses. We have 2 missed bonuses. They have 2 correct. We have 2 correct. And we each have a correct bonus. So it's pretty much the same quiz other than they have 1 more error than we do. Seth, you're 0-1. Joshua, you're 1-1. Elizabeth, you're 1-1. 2 according to are left. The quote is left and the situation is left. Okay. Joshua, if you get to the point where you have 2 errors, I want you to hold for the situation. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Elizabeth, on the quote, you need to go hard because she's got an empty seat. She's going to be going hard on it, especially if it's a close quiz. Okay. We need to make sure we jump on that. And after that, you're looking for other stuff. You can even take another jump in between that if because you're only 1-1 right now. Stan can get them 30, but Seth, you can get us 30. Okay. We can take one more, a little bit more aggressive jump before it starts hurting us. Okay. They're probably going to hold Kayla back now because she has 2 errors, but Stan and Maddox are completely capable of fulfilling that role. So still anybody's quiz at this point. Okay. You guys can do it. Just keep your heads in the game. Dig deep. Find that mental toughness. Okay. Last round of the day. Just put it all out here right now. Okay. Don't hold anything back.
All right. It is time to come back. We will do question number 12. Question number 12 is going to be a situation question. Question number 12. Question. Situation question. Who said it and to whom? Because you... Than times.
Because you. Oh my gosh. Because you. Oh my goodness. It's not ringing any bells. Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry, Than. That's going to be a bonus question. It's going to go over to Joshua. Joshua, situation question. Who said it and to whom? Because you have so little faith. Truly, I tell you, if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, move from here to there, and it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you.
Jesus said it to his disciples.
That is correct.
Good job, Joshua. Good try, Than.
We are going to do 13. 13 will be an according to question. Question number 13. Question. According to Matthew chapter 7, verse 29, how did he not teach? Than?
As their teachers of the law.
Good job, Than.
Yeah,
Very nice recovery. We will do question 14. 14 will be a general question. Question number 14. Question. Where do moths and... Seth, please finish.
Where do moths and vermin destroy? Where do moths and vermin not destroy? On earth, in heaven.
Good work, Seth.
Nice jump, Seth. Good job.
We will do question 15. 15 will be a general question. Question number 15. Question. Where will you see the... Joshua, please finish.
Where will you see the Son of Man in all his glory at the right hand of God in heaven? Sandy?
Please sit. Sorry, Joshua. That is going to be a bonus question. It's going to go over to Than. Than, where will you see the Son of Man sitting from now on?
At the right hand of God. His Father in heaven. The throne of God.
You're good. Just
All right. I was about to get really crazy.
No need to get crazy.
Can I have a timeout, please?
Let's do our score check after 15.
Okay, I have Mad with 80 and Virginia with 90.
Coaches agree?
Agree.
Excellent. As the caller of the timeout, Bucky's team will get the floor first. Mad, if you will mute the audio on your speakers so you cannot hear the timeout. Bucky, you have the floor.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, so we're up by 10. There's 5 questions left. There's one according to left. There's the quote left. And then generals. So 3 generals left, okay? That was only a 14 error, so we didn't get any minus for that. That was great. We have hit our 3rd person bonus, so we can't get 30 because we each have an error, and we each have 1 right. Joshua, you're 1 and 2, so you got to be careful. I want you to hold a couple questions. That means Seth and Elizabeth, you're gone. Elizabeth, you're on an empty seat. Oh, no, you're not. Excuse me. Never mind. Bethany's on the empty seat. Never mind. Just toss that. I still want you to be. I want you to be taking another chance before the quote gets here. It could be the next question. I don't know. But go ahead and if it's not, take a chance on something, either that according to or the general. Okay, before the quote gets here. Seth. you still got one more free one, so to speak. So next general, go for it. If it's according to, do something maybe.
Radio. Hello.
Okay, Kayla, are you there? Kayla?
Hi.
Hi. Okay. Okay, everyone, we all got to jump at this point. Okay. So let's go ahead and go for it. We're down 10. We've got an according to left, so be listening for a good chapter or a memory verse on according to. Please listen for that. We've got the quote left, and we have 3 generals left. Okay. And we just want to go for it and get some good jumps. I think if we can take 3 of these 5 jumps, that should get us enough points to move us on to the next round. Okay, and hey, Kayla, look at me. Don't be tentative about it. Okay, and don't be afraid. You be confident and just go for it. Now, try not to do about what. Try to be smart. But if it's but if you feel good, all of you, then go ahead and take it. Let's go for it, and no regrets, right?
Yeah.
So let's go for it, have fun, and if they win, then we'll congratulate them, and if we win, then we'll move on. Okay. And I may call them in a timeout just to make it more stressful. Yeah. But we've got our marching orders, so let's go for it. Let's have fun.
Woo.
All right, we are calling time back in. Quizzers are returning to the platform. When everyone can hear my voice, I want a thumbs up that you all can hear me. Good, good, excellent. We are going to do question 16. At this point, all errors will be a deduction of 10 points. Question number 16 is going to be a quote question. Question number 16. Question. Quote Matthew chapter 19, verse Bethany.
Verse 24.
I'm sorry, Bethany. That is no bonus. 1926. Jesus looked at them and said, with man, this is impossible, but with God, all things are possible. We will do 17. 17 is a general question. Question number 17. Question. Where did the whole herd, Dan Times?
Where did the whole herd of pigs rush down the steep bank and drown in the lake?
You're good. We are going to do 18. 18 will be a general question. Question number 18. Question. Who is refusing? That is Kayla.
Like to be comforted or something like that. Rachel.
Not something like that. Exactly that. We are going to do.
I might be wrong, but I thought Kayla was out.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Timeout, please.
No, Kayla was not out.
Okay, I thought she aired up. I don't remember what I remember. I don't know what I
No
remember.
worries. Bucky has called a timeout. As the caller of the timeout, he will get the floor. Mid-Atlantic, if you will.
Please, before we do the timeout,
Apologize. Say that one more time.
may we have a score check real quick, please?
Absolutely.
I have the score at Mad 110, Virginia 90.
Okay.
Agree.
Bucky, did you call that timeout or was it James?
It was
Bucky
me.
did.
He doesn't have it.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe I took it.
That's what I thought. Just wanted to make sure. Mad, mute your speakers, please. Bucky is the caller of the timeout. You will have the floor. 1 minute.
Mr. Bucky, we can't hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. So I said really would have liked to have had those 2 jumps. Those were 2 key ones early. But that's okay. We got 2 left. We're down by 20. So we need to get both of them or have them air. One's an according to and one's a general. Okay. So everybody's going at this point. Okay. Maximize our jumps. Okay. You guys can do this, but we're in a tougher hole than we were. Okay. Let's go get them. Okay.
We got this, guys.
Time to switch. Virginia, mute your stuff. James, you have the floor.
Hi.
Hi, Kayla. Okay, here's the situation. We are up by 20. There are 2 questions left. We want to take 2 jumps. This is our general plan. One of these 2 isn't according to. So if it's now, I don't want you jumping on a verse, but if it's one of your strong chapters, I want you to jump as soon as Jeremy starts to say the words, right, in the verse. Okay.
Mhm.
Like, and then listen for the general as well. But I would like us to take both of these jumps because it gets 2 chances. If we get one of them right, we win the quiz. Very simple.
Mhm.
Okay, that's the situation. Listen especially on according to for something that sounds good. And great job, guys. Very proud of you. And yeah.
Also, Bethany, you're the safest one. So you take a jump since you don't know those.
It's a great route.
That's a,
It's
but if it's still only,
minus 10.
it is still only 10 points. So if it's an according to or something that sounds good on the general, that's worth doing.
Because you are the safest one to take a jump.
Well, but I wanted to, if anyone gets correct, right?
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. Like,
Yeah. No, that's
the
true.
one with
But
the least consequence. Even if you err out, is still
I'd rather just do it right.
I know. I'm just
Any of you. Okay, let's go for it, guys. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. It's the end of the world.
All right, time is back in. We are doing question 19. Question number 19 is going to be an according to question. Question number 19. Question. According to Matthew, chapter 25, verse 13. What? Kayla?
Why should you keep watch? Because you do not know the day or hour.
Good job, Kayla. And we will do question 20. Question 20 will be a general question. Question number 20 is a general question. Question number 20. Question. When did Jesus Seth, please finish.
Break bread after he had given thanks. When did Jesus break bread and give it to his disciples after he had given thanks?
I'm sorry, Seth. That's going to be a bonus question. It's going over to Kayla. Kayla, your bonus question. When did Jesus break the 7 loaves and the fish and give them to the disciples?
After he had given thanks.
That is correct. That is our quiz, friends. Shake hands. Final scores?
Quiz.
A
Good
final
quiz.
score of Mad 140 and Virginia 80.
Coaches agree?